Howdy to all unfortunate souls who clicked this video or otherwise had this pop up in your YouTube algorithms. Hopefully you watched my video prologue for this new series, because we're swan diving straight into the rabbit's hole. Not literally, but I'm getting way ahead of myself here. If you have not watched it, I strongly urge you to do so. Appropriate links will be in the description. I asked my Discord who I should look into first, and one of my mods nominated Pamperchu. Going in, I knew I was in for a wacky time. If only I knew then what I know now, dear viewers. Don't sue me for what you're about to hear next, as I will be late to the court hearing. I already warned you people.
I can't buy diapers, so I just go to trash to find some. What do you think? Is it a good idea?
Bad idea! Go and buy them, for God's sakes, lol!
I would love to buy some, but I can't. I just wear them 5 minutes.
I do it, and it's safe as long as you know what you're doing. Wet diapers are very safe and can be reused, but poopy diapers can make you sick, so just be careful. I have saved wet and poopy diapers from dumpsters for over 10 years, and I have never been sick. I love the smell of old diapers and love getting them for free out of the garbage. You can microwave them really hot and kill off any bacteria and germs. Then let them cool down before wearing them or you'll burn yourself. Everyone seems so grossed out from used diapers on the site. If you like dumpster diapers, go for it. Just be careful.
Just gonna give you the warning that you can contract diseases through urine, and your advice is also very dangerous to be OP. Also, a microwave will not kill off all bacteria and could start a fire.
My microwave is awesome. 1971 radar range. I have been doing it for a long time and I have never been sick, so I don't see any way to start a fire with a microwave unless you're a complete idiot. If someone wants to wear a nice squishy old diaper, let them. It's for the most part safe to do and will not make you sick. We have immune systems that can handle most things that we come into contact with.
Take a look at what you just wrote me and tell me it's still a good idea. I bolded your good idea. Also, it's very easy to start a fire with a microwave and something that's not supposed to be microwaved. Your advice is very unsafe and is really gross to boot. You may not have gotten sick yet, but that means nothing. The OP may not be so lucky. You don't understand the dangers of what you are saying or doing.
Jeez, you people worry too much. If someone wants to play with used diapers, they should be able to without everyone telling them how dangerous or gross it is. I know it can make you sick, but you know what? I have never gotten sick from it.
Yes, this is a real conversation between individuals who, in all honesty, probably stink. We know for sure at least one of them does.
I don't wear deodorant or anything because I don't really need it, but I smell like baby powder and pee, maybe cigarettes.
Some of you may be wondering, do I risk talking to one of these when I leave my house? And to you, I say, yes. Especially when you work retail on most evenings. Most North American tweaky birds are nocturnal. Some specimens in captivity, such as today's topic, appear to be eternal as the tweak never ends. I guess this is what happens when your grandparents let you hold a stolen moon rock as a child.
Well, besides having my name on Mars, I also have held a real moon rock. It was stolen from government, but my grandparents worked in government. We stole a moon rock, and I got to hold it. And my grandma told my grandpa, so his mom told my grandpa, I can hold it for 90 seconds. I wasn't that interested in it, but I got to hold it. And he's like, look at the crystals, and I wasn't that interested. So 90 seconds didn't give up. I just give back. Well, the other parts are properly examined, but we took one. But he worked in government, and my grandpa made bombers, you know, the airplanes that drop bombs. So I got to, when I was 6 or 5, I think it was 5, I got to hold it in the garage. It was like something special, and she's counting her timer. So I've held the moon rock, and my name's on Mars. But not to brag or anything. I wasn't that impressed with it at that age. Even nowadays, if you held me a moon rock, I'd be like, I'll look at it closely. But that's what Grandpa was trying to do. Look at the crystals, look closely.
Some of you may also be wondering, why on this godforsaken planet would he think he needs to reuse used diapers of all things? Like, can't sickos like this just use their own diapers? I mean, it's not like it's hard to crap in something other than a toilet. Alcoholics do it all the time. What is the appeal of fishing them out of a dumpster, let alone wearing them for sexual gratification? If it weren't obvious enough, this isn't your average weirdo on the internet. Today's Eldritch Horror is part of the adult baby diaper lover community. A community that exists at the same time we do. How lovely. Pamperchu himself is better classified as a baby fur, which is exactly what it sounds like, a furry who is also into things pertaining to the ABDL community, such as wearing diapers, drinking out of bottles and cups meant for babies and toddlers, or even being treated as a quote-unquote baby by a decades older partner. So, not only does he have the fursuit to deal with, he's sticking on a diaper, which is probably used by the way, on over top of that. Why the f*** would anyone mistreat themselves like this? One can only speculate without hard evidence, dear viewers. The good news? Pamperchu himself has provided a lot for us to work with. The bad news? We have to find some of it. Allow me to elaborate. Michael Vincent Gifford was jettisoned onto this godforsaken planet on July 12, 1988 in Beaverton, Oregon. And before anyone whines about this video doxing him, I would like to point out the fact that Michael has doxed himself in his own videos before on multiple occasions, just like Chris Chan before him. Meaning, what online sleuths know for sure can be pointed out and verified just by watching his videos.
Before I go off the air, let's see here. See which one is in the back. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Washington County Jail. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.
He didn't have to be tricked into divulging this information by trolls either. He did this all on his own accord. Most details known about Michael's early childhood are murky at best, but what little he has disclosed online and in his content is horrifying to say the least. More on this later. He started his YouTube channel somewhere around 2008, putting him around 20 years old at the time of his first upload on this channel. It appears he's had a following of sorts long before he started this YouTube channel due to his interest in the furry community. Clips of him dancing around in his signature blue bunny suit made their appearance on G4's Attack of the Show in the mid to late 2000s. Some sources say this clip is from 2006, while Encyclopedia Dramatica says it was from 2009. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but here is one of those cameos.
What the? Here on Attack of the Show, we love dressing up in fursuits. From downy whale costumes to fuzzy tigers and panties, if it's nice and fluffy, we're wearing it. However, it's come to our attention that there's a vast amount of people out there that enjoy laying on the fur much more than we do.
Wiggle it, so cute.
Yeah, we're thinking it too. What the f***?
According to Encyclopedia Dramatica, he would proceed to mirror this clip of his appearance on the show in its entirety onto his user page, and openly admitted that he was featured on the episode. He didn't seem to be embarrassed that he made it on TV for these reasons either. This was apparently a win for him. ED also provides a link to Pamperchu's own website, which no longer works. When it was alive and well, he would sell used diapers on this site for somewhere around $60. For anyone who wants to know if this can even get shipped via postage, yes it can. Let's hope they aren't using FedEx. Other fashionable numbers from the Pamperverse include Sandy Wolf, his rat suit, the Pooh Bear, many a onesie, and his custom-designed Pamperchu overalls. Please enjoy this stock footage of a tubby kitten to balance things out. Not everyone who stumbled across his channel was there to gawk at his vlogs and unhinged diaper content. He was also doing videos on vintage electronics he brought home from the local Goodwill to do repairs on. I'm talking vintage nightlights, old game systems, brick cell phones from the 90s, clunky old PCs, and even the odd Watcher radio made their rounds in his tech videos. Keep in mind that these clips I'm showing you at this point in the video were from the late 2000s and early 2010s. It is a far cry from what he would become known for later on. Michael made the regrettable decision of mixing his vlogs and content along with his tech videos, and I'll let you guys guess which topic got 4chan's attention first.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Today I wanted to show you a few of the laptops that I've gotten at the Goodwill in the past few months. This is just 3 of them, the ones that I keep for myself. A lot of times I'll fix laptops and give them to other people that don't have a computer. But if you go to the Goodwill bins, once in a while you'll find IBMs and they're priced anywhere between $5 and $20. I got this one here for $5, this one for $10, and that one for $15.
Most of his vlogs consist of him going out to restaurants, stores, conventions, and parks with his companions in degeneracy and whatever middle-aged daddy he had changing his diapers at the time. Some of these videos even appear to take place in hotel rooms. Considering he traveled quite a bit and went to a lot of fur cons at this time, this isn't exactly unusual. However, some of these videos make you, wonder.
What sound does a whale make? I'm asking you, camera guy.
I don't know. I've never heard a whale. Never talked to one.
This is a shark. He makes shark sounds.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Evil babies. They're hiding sandwiches. And there's a big bunch of balloons over here. Oh, my baby Mickey and Carrot. Here's a big balloon. How big does this one get?
About 6 feet long.
6 feet long.
16 inches diameter.
Where's that big? Here's the big balloon. That one can lift a car. Where'd the green go? Here's a purple balloon. It's from Mexico.
Italy.
Italy. The other one is from Mexico. This one? I think it's deflating.
Yeah. Needs more air.
It's a clear balloon underneath, and then they dip it in different colors of latex. It's all squishy and sparky. You can hear it, maybe. Here's a dolphin that likes to deflate. She goes. And then if you squeeze his fin, it goes like this. And
Yup, totally not creepy by any standards whatsoever. Michael admits to having access to websites pertaining to inappropriate themes as a minor, and meeting with people he met on those sites in offline settings. You know, the type of thing TCAP was produced to make people more aware of. Due to his interest in ABDL, going so far as to sleep in cribs tailored specifically to fit his stature, Michael also seems to have an interest in general items intended for babies and toddlers, as seen in the video where he eats Japanese baby food, or the one where he talks about his sippy cup collection.
Okay, so I'm going to be trying this Japanese baby food today. It came from this guy. Say hi.
Hello.
And he works at an Asian food market. They sell specialty import items, and this is one of the flavors. What are the other flavors that they have?
Cotton, potato, apple, mixed fruit.
Okay, and so this one here is banana. And didn't they have a fish flavor?
Yeah, cotton fish.
Cod and fish.
No,
For codfish and potato. So underneath you can see there, I think that's Japanese lettering, and on top they put the American or English label so that it tells you the ingredients. That's just the law. So let me get this label off here. Have you tried one of these yet?
No.
So here's the product. You wanna film me? Can you see the viewfinder okay?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see where I am?
Yeah.
Seal for freshness. It doesn't smell like anything. It's banana. Mix it up a little. Actually, it's really good. It doesn't taste like banana at all. It tastes like some kind of cream pudding. And a little hint of banana. It's really good. Want to try some?
No.
And how much was one of these?
$3.
So $3 American because it's imported. It's very good. Okay. So if anyone out there that wants to try this, here's the label. I don't know the name, the brand name. Oh, here we are. QP. Turn the macro on for a second. Anybody can read that. KEWPIE. And you might be able to find in their website. Yeah, this place is in Beaverton, Oregon. And for $3 a jar, you have to really love this stuff. I'm pretty sure most of this is not going to babies, but to adults who really like Japanese things. What are they called? Weeboos? Weeboos. Or people like me that just like baby food. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
He's also not afraid to just snatch these up if someone leaves theirs at the park, just so you know.
I wanted to mention a little thing about these two items I have here. Now this might gross some people out, but these are roadkill finds. I found these in parking lot, or in this one I actually found in the street, and I pulled over into a parking lot, and then I went out and got it. It was covered in dirt and oil, but I've cleaned them, and they're pretty good condition. I mean, it got a little road rash right there, but other than that, they were fine. So, I mean, you can recycle just by finding stuff on the side of the road. They just need to be clean, and they're really good condition. I washed the inside and everything. It's like brand new. So basically, two free items: a sippy cup and a bottle. And these are a couple dollars at the store.
Yeah, what's in them? After he gets a hold of it? Probably beer mixed with baby formula. What microscopic life forms not known to science grow within his signature carrot bottle? Who knows? A lot of Michael's uploads were not archived properly, as this was a time before people really started saving stuff like this. Most footage of him these days are recent uploads that showcase what he's become, which basically means a good portion of his mid to late 2000s content is considered lost media because of his channel being terminated in 2019. At this point, you may have a bunch of questions swarming your brain. You may be asking yourself, how does he get by financially? Like, who in their right mind would even hire this?
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and I'm gonna cook kids' cuisine in my radar range microwave oven. I used to have these as a kid. My grandma would get them for me, and on weekends I would have the chicken nugget one. And I remember I used to get a tattoo or a glow-in-the-dark sticker. Let's open it up and take a look. Here's the inside of the meal. It looks very appetizing to me. To some people, frozen food out of the box is nasty, but I love this stuff. I don't have it very often, but it's just, once you heat it up, it's delicious. Let's see what came in the box. Ooh, nothing. That's a big negative to me. I used to love getting this sticker. Oh man, what's his name? I forgot. Cholo?
Bruh.
No, it's not. Keep frozen. I just want to point out, there's quite a lot of frost on one item of this dish. The pudding. Must have better heat conductivity or something like that, but I forgot what hit the KC, is that his name? KD, the little thing. There's no sticker. I'm so disappointed, but let's open it up and maybe it's inside. No sticker at all, but I did get some sprinkles for my pudding. Let's see, instructions. Put it in microwave for a total of 3 minutes. Let's put it in for 4. Because they're saying less than 1100 watts will require more, and mine is probably around 800 watts. Tails says, be careful when you cook things in the microwave, because contents may be hot. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn the light on so we can see. Put this one in here. And set it to 1 minute. Oh, 3 minutes. There we go. Here it is, 1 minute into the cooking process. Let's go ahead and rotate it. Here is the finished product, piping hot. Let's feed some to Tails. Yummy! It's hot!
The answer is simple. Unlike Chris before him, he's held down a few jobs, believe it or not. Apparently, one of them had him working in a clean room with protective gear. Tragically ironic considering what he's known for. Out of curiosity, I decided to check out Pamperchu's Twitter since it was linked on ED. Although not very active, it was still pretty revealing in terms of information. In November of 2012, according to the tweet on screen, it appears he was fired from his job because he wore one of his fursuits to work. And this tweet on screen implies he was even wearing soiled diapers to work. Given his track record, probably his soiled when he found them diapers.
Oh, goody.
And that's assuming he isn't lying about this on his Twitter for publicity. He also claims to have worked for Google for a number of years, but it was more likely he was talking about his presence on YouTube. Another source of income for Michael is Bitcoin mining, and it seems to have helped significantly in funding his lifestyle, considering he was evidently job hopping constantly as his perverse hyperfixations permeated his everyday life. He also lived in a house full of fellow ABDL weirdos up until just before the toilet paper blight of 2020, and that will be discussed in a bit. As to whether or not any of them had jobs themselves, I simply don't know. Hell, maybe Pamperchu's daddies were paying for everything while he and his roomies sat around in disposable undies all day. His family could have also bailed him out a few times, as evidenced by the examples we will see later on. Maybe he receives a tugboat every month like Chris that he isn't telling people about. Perhaps he has inheritance from a deceased relative. Point is, how he's able to afford to live like this is subject to speculation amongst observers. Let's move forward in time a little bit. Sometime in March of 2014, Pamperchu announced on his YouTube channel that he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and in true ABDL spirit, he announces this while wearing a Thomas the Tank Engine onesie.
Hello everyone, it's me, Pamperchu. Today I wanted to make a video talking about my recent medical trips and my hospital visits and things like that. 2 weeks ago, I went into the hospital, to the emergency room. I had a big mass on my neck here, and for the last month before that, I was getting a lot of swelling. Some days my neck would be out to here, but swelling's down right now, but I do still have a lump here. This might be hard to see. There's a lump over on the side of my neck. I went into the ER about a week ago, and it might have been a little longer than that, but I went into the ER and for pain, because I had been experiencing a lot of pain the last 3 days before I went into the ER, and they said it was going to be either cancer or mono, or it could have been cat scratch was another one. But yesterday I went in for just another appointment, and they finally had a diagnosis. They took a few samples out of my lump here. They took a needle and took 3 core samples, and they tested 2 of them. One of them was inconclusive. The other one was that it showed signs of the cancer. So I do have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm not worried about it, but everyone else around me is kind of upset and worried. So tomorrow I'm going in for imaging. They're going to do some, not tomorrow, but Thursday I'm going in for imaging. And they're going to do some pictures with x-rays. I'm going to drink this stuff here. This is a barium. You make like a little drink and you drink it a couple hours before procedure in this case. And then they take a picture with x-rays, and this shows up really bright on their x-rays. So I'll be doing that. And then on Monday I will be going in for bone marrow biopsy. And I think they're going to take it from my hip bone, and they're going to somehow drill in and get a sample. The bone marrow is inside your bone. I'm not sure what they're doing that for, but that's what I have lined up for now. I don't have any treatment plan yet, but I will be soon. Now, this is something that they cannot treat by removing it with surgery. They will have to do chemotherapy, but there are no plans yet for starting that. They do have me on a couple medicines here. I'm taking morphine sulfate and oxycodone. For the pain's been very high, but it's still kind of bad. And next week I'll probably have them raise it up a little higher because it's still not quite enough for me. But I will still be making videos for now, and I will make these update videos occasionally when things change. And so I'm good for now, but I just want to let everyone know what's going on. Thanks for watching.
This type of cancer requires chemotherapy and radiation to treat. It has a high survivability rate even at stage 4, so as you can imagine, he survived this diagnosis. Many tend to speculate that Michael's daily habits contributed to his cancer diagnosis. These behaviors include, but aren't limited to, microwaving used diapers in a 1971 radar range that he not only took the door off of, but also disabled safety features on the appliance so he can cook the dumpster diapers for longer periods of time. Fun fact, a Wikipedia article actually uses a picture of the godforsaken Pamperchu microwave. Sprinkling baby powder on all the things. Funner fact, he panic bought the stuff like a doomsday prepper after Johnson & Johnson's recalled their talcum-based baby powder due to it being linked to ovarian cancer.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today I wanted to show you my baby powder collection. Ever since Johnson & Johnson's announced they were going to stop selling talcum-based baby powder in North America, that's the US and Canada, I've started worrying about getting a hold of more. All the stores in the area stopped selling them on their shelves. I ended up getting most all of the stores in the area stock that was on clearance. And then I purchased quite a few cases from Amazon. It was to, 229 ounces, or what was it here? 40 kilograms. And I think that's the total cost, was $320. They were only $5 a piece on Amazon. The packs of 3 are $14.97. And buy them before they run out, because it's very unlikely Amazon is going to restock their inventory. If it's not being shipped to North America, they're not going to restock that inventory. I wouldn't worry about it being cancer causing. or your ovaries. I wouldn't worry about that either. I don't know what they were doing to get cancer way up in there, but I'm kind of pissed off at those women. They just ruined a company's best product. And there's no men that had cancer from it. Just women. It's a women's trouble. And they pretty much would ruin my life if I didn't buy all this. And I wasn't like it on the older ones. But okay, let me pour some out for people who don't know what baby powder is. Or talcum powder. It's a really soft, dry lubricant. And you put it on your skin all over. I use it for my diaper and for my entire body. I'm just going to do this to show you how much I'm not afraid of this cancer here. Whew. I've gone through bottles a day before in the past. For the last 15 years, I've just been really exposed to it. And I haven't. There you see? Here we go. That's fun. I don't want to waste it though. Okay, I'm rambling. But this is what my room always looked like every day. See all the asbestos and talc floating in the camera? Yeah, so buy it before you can't get it anymore. You're not going to be able to get it from store shelves. And cornstarch is not a replacement. Cornstarch is not going to be as soft. And it's not going to smell the same. It doesn't smell the same. It's terrible. And it's a whole group of women's fault. Blaming asbestos and talc of giving them cancer. They wasted all their time, all these lawsuits, and they just destroyed the company. The company could have just put a damn label that says causes cancer, don't breathe it, don't eat it, don't stick it in your vajayjay. But I hate that kind of. Somebody dies and then I can't get a product anymore.
The impudence! The audacity! The unmitigated gall!
So I'm gonna end it at that. It made me angry, and I'm gonna use it. And you're not. A lot of people are out there afraid to buy it. Oh, I don't even want to bring it up. It just made me that angry, and I can't get information of my side of the argument, which is, oh, I don't really care. I'm going to use it anyway. And my review for the product is it's a 5 out of 5 star if it was an Amazon rating. Personally, it's a requirement for functioning and living. I go crazy sometimes when I get all sticky, and this is the only thing that that can really work. Wow. See, watch this. It smells like carpet. Now the slippers, I put them in my slippers like that. And it makes it all really soft in your shoes. Really soft. It makes the bottom soft, it makes the inside soft. It works great as a dry lubricant for a lot of things, mechanical too. You know, the vinyl seat in the car is sticky. On a hot day, you just pour some powder on it, and it'll lubricate the seat for you and make it easy to get in and out. Yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. No, this is waterproof. I guess. Zip off. These fit me, by the way, unmodified. I fit in these. And this is how you're supposed to use baby powder for babies. Put it on like that. Or you can put it on the skin. That works too. Isn't that right, baby squeak?
Frequent drinking and drug use, his drug and alcohol paraphernalia can be seen in multiple videos.
Cans! I look like cans, I crunch cans! Oh! Cans! Oh yes! Cans! I love my cans! Oh yummy! Squish the cans! Yes! Squish the can! Squish it really flat!
Alright, here, I'll try.
No! My can! Oh no! My can! You gotta squish the cans in Oregon, you get 10 cents per can!
Excessive cigarette use that no ashtray is prepared for.
You sit out here for just a minute or two and have a smoke.
All the processed and literal he eats on a regular basis.
I ordered a plain cheeseburger, and Zoe got a regular cheeseburger.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. I just got a 6-pack of colas, you've seen in my last video. These are Coca-Cola Classic 8-ounce bottle, and they have a vintage 1977 NBA, I think that's National Basketball Association Champs. So there's the old Blazer logo, but this is actually from 1993. You see right there, 93. So I'm going to drink it, and let's see if we can get it lined up here. Get this lined up. Oh, let's see if we can do that. I can't exactly tell, but if I back off, it should be in shot. It should be in shot. If I back off, there we go. So we're gonna pop the cap. It's a 30-year-old Coca-Cola. Pretty good. It's a little flat, but you know, I guess the bottom cap doesn't seal it all in.
There's soft cheese in there probably, but bringing that home, that was like the best haul I've ever had. But I also got some really unique items, like this boxed milk. So I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try. It is probably a couple years old. It expires, I think it expires soon. When does this thing expire? December 2013. So it's probably been on the shelf for a couple years, but I'm gonna try it. So try it. So it has a little seal here, pull tab,
pull it like that. Smells okay. Pours nice. It's not chunky. That's a good sign. This here is 1%. So, here it goes. 2-year-old milk. Doesn't taste bad. It's kind of creamy. 1%, you know, not going to be as rich as a 3.8, but it's still pretty good.
Spraying mushrooms in his yard with fucking gasoline of all things.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Today I wanted to show you some mushrooms growing in my backyard. I thought they were really interesting. These were the same mushrooms that were growing in my car a couple years ago. They might not be mushrooms, they're just a fruit body of some kind of fungus. But here they are. If anybody is an expert in this kind of stuff, please tell me what they are. I poured some gasoline on them a couple days ago and they seem to have resisted dying, even though that's pretty harsh for most plants. It kills the weeds, you know, so just a little bit of gasoline, it's cheaper than weed killer. Just sprinkle it in the cracks. But just thought that was interesting. Let me get a macro shot here. If anybody can tell me what these guys are, just thought I'd like to know. And what's the best way to kill them? Now, the ones in my car were there because I had a leak in my ceiling. After fixing that leak and drying out my car really well, they all went away. And it's usually in October when it happens, but it is February, the end of February here. Just thought that was kind of interesting.
Consuming expired, decades-old food and drinks that could potentially have lead or some other recalled substance in them. And yes, he heats up this vintage food in the same appliances he heats and cooks diapers in. His microwave isn't the only victim, as evidenced by this poor barbecue.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today we're making a barbecue diaper. Let's see if it's ready. Now it's starting to melt there. Give it some more time. Here, I'll put it over in the hot section. Delicious. Now we got some sizzle. Over there. Ooh, hot. It's gonna be delicious. All that extra goo there, lock in the freshness. Open the steam vent. Oh, that smells good. And we add a little bit of barbecue sauce, like that. And there. Put that over one more time there. Get some more barbecue sauce on the other side. Ah, perfect. It's turning out great. Yeah. Careful, barbecue sauce is sticky. Alright, let's see here. Been here for a couple minutes. Ooh. Smells good. Guess we could just roll it up here. And serve. Come and get it. It fell through the grate. Yeah, that's okay. I wasn't actually going to eat it. But I am Pamperchu, and I know how to cook diapers many ways. I've microwaved them, I've hooked them up to AC power, and electrocuted them. This is the first time barbecuing one. Yeah, it does smell like barbecue sauce and pea. Kind of delicious. That'll burn off by morning. You can see the steam coming out. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
While the behaviors I just listed off might have something to do with it, the exact cause for Hodgkin's lymphoma is still unknown by doctors, and your chances of getting it are higher if you've ever been infected with the Epstein-Barr virus or HIV, according to some online sources. All we really know is that Michael had cancer at one point, and it didn't cancel his life subscription by some twisted miracle. You would think that a diagnosis like that would be a wake-up call and snap one out of Fantasyland, thus causing them to make beneficial changes to their life health-wise, but no, not old Mikey. It all goes downhill from this point on, because in another video, he talks about his drinking and drug problems in this Dan Schneider-approved upload. Here's the points in the video that are actually important, with all the blathering trimmed out.
They're playing video games in there. Okay, so somebody brought up a good question, and I'll go into my room to talk about it out loud. So somebody brought up my drinking, and they're asking me if it runs in the family. Yeah, one side of my family, they always drink, but it was a functional drinking, I guess. And they were also older, like retired. So my dad, he stopped drinking when he hit a dog once when he was younger, and so after he did that, he stopped drinking, period. You know, back then drinking and driving was okay, but now it's looked down upon. Well, after that happened with him, he just stopped drinking. I never ever seen him have a drink. But my grandparents on that side, they both drink every single night. I remember sharing a beer with my grandma when I was 2 years old.
He basically admits in this video that alcoholism tends to run in his family, so the fact that he's an addictive personality is unsurprising. He also confesses to some worrying things, such as sharing beer with his grandmother as a toddler, or the fact he took morphine for 10 years of his life.
But I didn't start drinking until I ran out of what I have been taking pretty much my whole life. So I'm not going to use the words of the actual drug, but one makes you a tweaker and one makes you a heroin addict. Okay? They're pills, you know, but still, I've been taking that for most of my life. And then when the VA cuts you off, well, cuts somebody else off, and then your connection gets lost, and you know. So that's why I've been drinking, is because I cannot get the two drugs that function with me very well. I don't drink when I do those drugs. I don't even smoke when I do those drugs. But when you have to take care of your own body, and why do we use drugs? Well, drugs because they work.
He says that he's been on 2 medications, one of which makes you a tweaker, while the other makes you a heroin addict, as well as the fact that he claims he doesn't drink or smoke when he uses them. This is because he actually thinks these substances are beneficial to his well-being. He also claims to be on Adderall and various chat logs, which probably isn't helpful if true. He stopped getting prescriptions for the 2 medications he was on, causing him to suffer from withdrawals.
And so right now I'm trying to go to doctors and get help for that, so I can just get the, get the paperwork that says I can have them. But for the last, sorry Steve, you look passed out. There you go. So yeah, for the last for a little while now, I haven't had morphine in 2 years, and it's starting to really get to me. I took it for 10 years before that. And the other one, well, it's been a while. So I shared something with a friend today, and I feel a little bit better. But the two together work perfect for me. If you look back in my life on my videos, it's hard to say. Every single video from like 2008 to a couple years ago, I was high on, well, I wouldn't say high on, but I was doing those two drugs in combination. Yep. It's no big deal. I obviously not dead, but that's what they keep saying. You know, the doctor's like, oh, you can't have opiates because you'll kill yourself or you'll overdose or whatever. You know what? I went through cancer. I went through a lot of things. I'm not gonna kill myself with drugs. It's pissing me off.
He mentioned his doctor also told him they were dangerous for his health. So, dealer good, doctor bad appears to be his logic here. In other words, if he doesn't want to hear it, it's basically the end of the world for him. It is later confirmed that meth is his #1 poison because in a different video, quartz inserts for smoking the stuff out of a rig are visible on the kitchen counter, just casually laying about and burnt.
Now I'm frying this square lump of meat. I think it comes from a pig, and then we got over here, we got boiling water with oil, and I'll turn the light. There we go. So we got oil with water. We don't really need to think about that right now. Right now, we want to concentrate on our meat product. Now, this will go in the oil when the go in the water when the water is boiling. But right now, we have to concentrate on our ingredients.
What's that? What's that, brother?
So, today we have black olives, mushroom paste sauce, and some Hunt's sauce. The pumpkin is for a pumpkin pie, so ignore that. That's not for this food. I wouldn't recommend it. But right now, flip it over. There we go. Flip it over. There we go. Yeah, so pigs are really something you don't want to play with unless you know them, right? So we wash our hands. Alright, so we're gonna let that sizzle for a while and see what comes out.
He also rambles about gathering copper in another video.
We threw it in the fire so we can get the copper because we saved scrap metal. We're not scrappers, not like the kind you think of, not tweaker scrappers, although I am one. We don't steal metal.
His themes for videos around this time become a little more bizarre, which makes it more obvious that he's using. The bunny suit is retired in favor of the Pooh Bear or any number of childhood wardrobe choices if he has to be out in public. While his mental state has already been decaying for years at this point, watching his older videos versus the stuff he's put out at later dates really showcases the long-term effects of his attempts at self-medication.
The new Pamperchu invention is called the carpet iron. And it makes your carpet so much nicer, just like your clothes. So when your carpet looks rough, after you vacuum it, get out the carpet iron.
You may be asking yourself, how'd he get hooked on this crap to start with? The answer most generally accepted is that one of his creepy old daddies got him addicted to it. As to which one is up for debate. It's apparently popularly used recreationally as an aphrodisiac because of its tendency to make the user hypersexual in general. These encounters are often referred to as party and play encounters, or chemsex encounters. Basically, it is used to screw for longer periods of time, and these encounters can last for hours. Considering Pamperchu's online past and reputation, this explains a lot. Because there is so much more to the story I want to get to, I think I'll be that person and end this chapter of the video by pointing out that Pamperchu's astrological sign is Cancer. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. Pamperchu's uploads seemed to taper off as he fell out of relevancy, leading some people familiar with him to think he passed away from cancer. Sadly, that would have been the good ending to this story. He would have been remembered as the diaper microwaving funny man he was then, instead of the horror show he's become these days. August of 2019 is when the proverbial turds hit the fan, as Michael uploads a rather disturbing video titled I Like Children. This video is the one that got the original Pamperchu YouTube channel terminated. You know, the channel with all the late 2000s content. The only proof of this video's existence is the audio from it, which runs a little over 11 minutes. Timestamps are down below if you don't want to hear him take forever to get to the point, and I'll explain what happens.
So right now, I'm hearing voices, so I put these things on my head. I put them on my head. And they kind of help. I also like holding, well, thank you, Rob. The voices in my head. So, I also like holding my children, or my pretend children anyway. I like holding them, just rocking them back and forth. I don't really know what else I do with them. I like to have them scurried around the room. I have headphones on, so I kind of sound weird. But yeah, these things, they block the noise out because there's a lot of noise in my world. So I'm gonna put it back on. So yeah. It kind of blocks out the noise, and then I can hear the inner thoughts of my life, or my thoughts, or whatever. It's just Chuck E. Cheese. I just love rubbing his tummy, or when he's, when I hold on to him like this. Oh, I love rubbing his back. That's all I do. Oh, he's a beautiful little child. Oh. But he's so picky though. He won't eat. Sorry, he won't eat proper cheese. No, he likes the 7-year-old cheese, just like I do. He won't eat that cheap stuff. The McDonald's cheese, he goes. He throws it up on my lap, and I have to clean up the barf. So yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, he's a very worn plush, very worn. Burned on his ears, and he's been through a baler. You know, the things that squish stuff. So he's my little boy. And like I said, he has no legs, which I don't like bringing that up, but he has one almost a foot. He has no feet. Yeah, no feet. But this one's like shorter than the other one. Doesn't matter what my children are, I just love them. Right now, I'm craving children. Like, I really want a child, but I know I can't have that in my life right now, so I have stuffed animals. So, I have little Chucky. He's in a vintage diaper, which is all soaked and dirty, because I kind of like that. But it's okay when it's a pretend, you know. It's a pretend, not real life. But I also have the Chucky. Oh, don't hurt me! Yeah, I just love my children, my pretend children. And Steve is also like my pretend adult. So Steve watches me. He will watch me. So he's my adult. So I still feel like I'm in the age between those guys and this guy here. So like Steve, yeah, look at those brown eyes. He's like my adult. I just want to hold you and rub your back. Yes. Give him a kiss. Yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with. But you know, this guy is older than me when I'm playing pretend. Yeah, Steve built this for me. Steve is like 60 something. Look at his paws. So yeah, the real Steve, the one who built this for me, he's basically the one who brought me in and taken care of me. And I know it's been a thing for people wondering how I live here. Well, you know what? That rat takes care of all the problems in this house. We get little rats, he eats them. He'll just bite their neck off. Yeah. Also, one time we had a raccoon, and he just sat there and watched, and he fed the raccoon. There's my bunny suit. My bunny suit. So yeah, I kind of want to get you guys to know me better. I use these to cover the sounds in my head, because sometimes you get sounds in your head. I don't know if they do for people who have visions in their eyes. Do they just put like blinders in your eyes? Well, for me, I just have to listen to these. They're basically for shooting guns, but they're like headphones. Yeah, I can't put them on one-handed, can I? Oh, I'm trying to. There we go. So now I hear nothing but myself, but I'm probably also talking too loud, so let me try to quiet down. I love you, little Chucky. And this is why I can't have a real kid. Get in the bed! No, I can't do that with a real kid. I would never do that. Oh, it's still making me think, though. Yeah, someday I would love to have a real child. Well, I had a dream like this. A real child, he was 7 years old, wearing a wet diaper, and I picked him up and floated him to my bed, and I rubbed his back. That's all I did. I don't know why that's in my dreams, but it's very comforting for me. I have a lot of friends who wear diapers when in their older age, but I guess I should just say now I like kids. I mean, it's not in the same way you might like kids, but it's a parenting feeling. It's something you got. It's really difficult to talk about. Yeah, no cigarettes left. Well, did your dad or mom ever smoke next to you? I mean, I smoked next to Chucky. I know it's kind of going away as a fad, but I drive my kid in my car, which would kill you if you got in a car wreck. You know, it's kind of like that. Driving a Camaro, yeah, you better be a good driver, otherwise you kill everyone in your car. This is hard to say, but yeah, I like kids. I'll just say that far. I really like them. I want to care for them. I want to dress them up. I want to make sure they're not sick. When they're sick, you want to make sure they're healthy. You want all these things that I crave. I just can't have. I just can't have. Maybe someday. Okay. I better take a break before I get too far in this video. Oh, but, you know, I love having stuffed animal children. You can sleep with them. You can live and love next to them. You can go like this. Go, I love you. And I can't have that. It's getting kind of angry for me too. The same thing with the drugs. It's the same thing. I just want to have a raccoon in my bed. A raccoon. Raccoon. Yeah. And you know what? That's his stuffed animal, so I better give it to him. I hope my audience is understanding of these predicaments. I've been watching Martha Speaks, by the way, on OPB. So yeah, I'm one of those weird people. I still want to say the word. You already know the word I'm talking about, but I'm one of those. And I would never hurt a child. I would never have sex with a child. Never fuck a child, you know. No. I'm a different type of one of those. Different type. And I know there's many of us around us. Like every single one of my friends at least agrees upon it or are one. So watch out. Because, you know, when gay was bad, that hurt a lot of people. So this other name I just can't say on YouTube yet, it's me. I won't ever hurt a child in my life. Never. Never ever. But you know what? I am one. So look around you. In my dreams, a child came floating up, and all I wanted to do is hug him. Make sure he wasn't sick. He was coughing really bad. So, I want you to know that they are all around you. And this is a really, really harder video to do than the drinking video. So I am one. Alright. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. But you better watch out, because I'll stab you in the neck with a carrot. No, to be serious though. It's a hard video to do. Alright.
For those of you who skipped ahead, here you go. He opens the video by saying he hears voices in his head that he somehow has names for, how there's a lot of noise in his inner world, and talks about his quote-unquote pretend children, which are Chuck E. Cheese dolls and Blue's Clues stuffed animals in actual diapers. These stuffed animals are all over his house in other videos. He has others in his little collection, but given his obvious obsession with rats, the Chucky dolls get the most attention. This has led some to speculate he's schizophrenic, but drug-induced psychosis could also be on the table here as well. These stuffed animals play a disgusting role in his inner world.
Can you sit there for a minute? Oh, sorry, I tipped over. There we go. Have you seen the rest of the house yet? No, they haven't. Well, this is from a friend in Arizona. I got some surplus Chuck E. Cheese cheeses. And they don't have names yet. And that one's Chucky, and I can't just say, hey, Chucky, and they all come running up at the same time. It don't work that well. But this one is almost like the one I had. Except mine had scribbles all over it when I bought him. He was in a baler, and his feet fell off. But I got him out of squish pile, you know? Stuff where they compact them, and then they sell them, and they sell them somewhere else. But his feet fell off. I think it's because he undid his shoelaces, wasn't it? But yeah, they're pretty good quality here. This is 2002. Oh, this is, yeah, one of the later ones. And then I'll get him some new clothes, and I think his clothes are fine. I don't know, you're fine too, as long as you don't match the others. And there's only 3 I have, but they are so soft. Look at that. Does he have a tag? No, no tag. But they only made these for a few years around the turn of the century. Turn of the millennium, actually. So meet your new cousin. This is Chucky, and it's also Chucky, and there's another Chucky, and oh, they're sniffing each other because these two have been together for a long time in a storage locker. and they're so happy to be with each other, but then they meet another one, and he looks different. So they're all gonna have fun tonight. You can go through it once. I got my bundle of rats.
At timestamp 227, he starts saying something about how it doesn't matter what his children are and how he loves them, and how he's craving having real children. But since he can't have IRL children right now,
my soul cries out hallelujah, thank God.
He has his stuffed animals instead. He then goes on about his diaper-clad Chucky plushie's habits as if the thing is alive and crapping. And yes, viewers, exactly what you think is happening to these stuffed animals absolutely is. And you already know where the diapers come from. Somewhere around the 3-minute mark, he mentions how Steve, the Remy-looking doll with the blue shirt and gray pants, is his quote-unquote pretend adult, and how he feels like he's in an age bracket between his quote-unquote children and Steve. To clarify, he still thinks he needs an older figure in his life, despite being one himself in his delusions.
Got my children over here. Hello, Chucky. Hello, Steve. I'm gonna watch TV.
Remember this, as the name Steve will be important later. At 3:52, he mentions this Steve built something for him and brought Pamperchu into the house to take care of him, implying that this individual isn't just a stuffed animal, but is also named after a real person. At 5:05, he talks about how he wants people to know him better, and mentions the voices in his head again. Apparently, he uses headgear used for shooting firearms to block out noise he hears in addition to the voices. 6:10 is where things go from unhinged to straight up inappropriate. He tells a story about a softcore porno-esque dream he had involving a child with a wet diaper. 7 minutes in, he talks to his plushie as if it's a real child, and talks about how he hopes he doesn't unalive people in a car accident for some reason. He also implies that he never got proper attention as a kid himself. Shocker. At 8:15, he makes mention of how he doesn't want to go quote-unquote too far, talks about liking kids again, and dumps out more depression, featuring drugs. I wouldn't be surprised if he was tweaked out of his mind while making this particular video. 9:17 is where he essentially admits to being a pedophile, but also claims he would never harm a child or have relations with them. Let's be honest, he was probably wearing a diaper while filming this. He also makes mention of how his friends were either okay with this, or are also pedos themselves. How lovely. He also refuses to say the actual word, claiming that, yeah, he's one of those. Meaning, he knows full well his admissions are not only socially unacceptable, but also morally wrong. He proceeds to add insult to injury by mentioning his sick fantasy again and how pedophiles are all around us. Apparently this video was harder to make than the drinking one, according to Pamperchu. As you would expect, this video was mass reported and the YouTube channel promptly terminated afterwards. He essentially admits to being surprise, a no-map or non-offending minor attracted person. I covered this community on my channel forever ago, and to say that watching this gave me some very unfriendly flashbacks is an understatement. I made brief mention in that video of the symbols these creeps like to use throughout their community, but didn't elaborate on them further because I wasn't sure if it was even a factual trend within that community, nor was I going to hang around in a community like that to find out, because no. This is basically my confirmation that the peds do indeed use these symbols, and they look for items with a similar pattern to their specific symbol to basically say this is what I'm into without expressly stating. Turns out, Pamperchu is not only aware of what they mean, he also actively uses them.
Triangle inside of a triangle means an older man taking care of a younger child. Like with, the little child is the small triangle, an older man or woman.
He associates himself with this particular one, meaning little boy lover. He even explains his symbol, what it means, and how he uses it.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
All the plausible deniability regarding what he's into goes out the window after this upload. Any respect people had for him before is now gone, and he has officially devolved from goofy weirdo on the internet to keep this guy away from kids at all costs. For those of you wondering why there is a substantial amount of video left at this point, we are far from done here. Not only did he seemingly return to YouTube 2 months after this, he uploaded a video that November where he throws a dead mouse at whoever is filming this, picks the corpse back up, and proceeds to put it in his mouth before tossing it in the same fireplace he was using to burn used Huggies. The dead mouse video I'm referring to is linked down below for those of you brave enough to watch. As of this video's production, the mouse video is still on the canonically second channel that was made. Look it up at your own risk. I would also like to bring up the fact that somebody else runs the channel that particular video is on. It's technically not Michael's real account, but rather a fellow ABDL weirdo he was involved with at this time, a user going by Rebel Foxy or Diaper Fonzarelli. This turd was also found in docks before I made this video, so I will be referring to him as Avery from this point on. The only reason he's even relevant to the story is because he used the official Pamperchu account to pose as Michael while he was temporarily unavailable to run it. At the time, he was Pamperchu's self-described quote-unquote best friend. They went to cons together, and Avery has met Michael's grandmother, so it's obvious they were close. As to where Pamperchu was during this time is speculated upon, some thinking he wound up in jail, was in rehab, or just letting Avery take the reins on his new channel. Avery is also a Lolcow in his own right, as he's famously jealous of the following Pamperchu has as a result of his antics. An orbiter who basically wants to be their idol in every sense. A video on him is unlikely because he has very little if any online presence anymore. Unless some new drama involving him surfaces, I'm probably not going to cover him in a video just yet. Anyways, back to your irregularly scheduled program. On January 25th, 2020, Pamperchu was arrested for criminal mischief in the second degree, a Class A misdemeanor offense. He addresses his arrest in this video, confirming that yes, it is indeed true. He was apparently in there for 30 days. He also flashes his inmate card at the end and reveals he's staying with his grandmother temporarily, which most likely means he was kicked out of the house he shared with his other weirdo friends at the time of his arrest. The specifics of the incident are not clearly described in full, and we only ever really get Pamperchu's account of what happened that night, which was that he quote-unquote broke a dish and made a lot of noise. Given his tendency to do drugs and around, it probably had to do with him flushing diapers down the toilet or something else of that nature. There are multiple videos he's made where he's done stuff like this.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Today, I'm going to teach you how to flush a diaper down the toilet. Now normally, you wouldn't do this. It can cause problems with your septic tank or sewer system. But today, I'm going to show you how it's done properly so you don't damage your septic tank or sewer system. Alright, so first, you lift the lid, and you also want to lift the man lid. Okay, women don't like to sit on this either. So, what you do, you take your wet diaper, and what you do is get it wet until it's gooey. It needs to be gooey for a reason. Alright, because if it's dry, it might flush down and clog up your toilet. So you want it gooey ahead of time. Then what you can do, you're gonna let it drop out like that. like this. Get as much good as you can out. The last part is kind of difficult, but I'll show you the trick. Alright, so what you have to do is fold it into the smallest ball possible. And then actually, we want to like rip it in pieces. This is for children that are afraid to show their parents diapers in the trash. In pieces like that. You want it in pieces so it doesn't clog up your plumbing system. That was too big to go, so we gotta go bigger. Just one of those pieces. And like that. Now flush again. Before it to fill, and then tank. Ready? And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching, Pamperchu.
He also blows up computer parts on videos too, which is an obvious fire hazard and could potentially hurt whoever he's living with.
Wow! That one smells nice. Look at what. Still hot. Look at where it burst. And it burst right on the side there. Burst right on the side. Right there. Wow, we did get a big one. We're gonna sponge between that.
If it isn't obvious enough at this point, Pamperchu is a delusional and unreliable narrator, a prime example of what meth does to a person. Here's the video he posted fresh out of jail.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today I had just gotten out of jail, and there was a blue heron on my roof. There, focus. Anyway, it looks like crap on this one. Yeah, the thing's about 4 feet tall. Give you some perspective here. There's the chimneys down there and whatnot, and we got boats. So yeah, we got a blue heron up on the roof. Big bird. About 4 feet tall. Anyway, I just got out of jail for criminal mischief, and you can look that up. Michael Vincent Gifford, and Washington County. And I have a court case here pretty soon. And I am not guilty of breaking a dish and clogging a toilet. I did make a lot of noise that night. And so, yeah, criminal mischief. Anyway, I am out now. At my grandma's place. I live here now. All my stuff is in storage, so I got a blanket. And there's a mouse there. See the mouse right in the center? And we're watching some gay presidents. The gay presidents on TV. So, yeah, I'm on the river. That would be the Columbia. This is the bay where all the boats are. And I was hoping we could see a boat demolition derby here pretty soon. So, yeah, I was in jail for a month. Put this out for a second. And I'll walk inside. Hi. Want to say hi? We made some, what did we make in the fridge? Pasta salad. Yeah, it's delicious. Look at that.
It's got a lot of vinegar.
Yeah, vinegar and oil, and yeah, it's just one of my favorites. So this is where I'm at right now. And That's a Salvador Dali right there. There we go. So, say hi to everyone online.
Hi there.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Okay.
Welcome to the condo. I have my underwear here. I'm doing the laundry.
Oh, you're doing laundry, okay.
Do my underwear. Here you go.
And that's just a washing machine. And we got Gusty Fox, we got Mouse Paws, there's me. There's my mom. Yeah. And my cousins over here, that's a cousin, and then
Kingsley, Mathis.
Yeah.
You know, the casino, the Hilton.
Yeah.
Stayed there when you were little.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Alright. So this is where I'm at right now. I guess I can, what's the last thing I want to show everyone before I go off the air? Let's see here. See which one is in the back. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Washington County Jail. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.
A couple months later, he moves back in with his parents. Much like his predecessor, his parents have a slight hoarding problem.
This is where I sleep. There's a mouse in the bed. There's a mouse in the bed. And here's the automated cat box. It automatically takes the droppings and puts them in here. It's not to flush it though. Cat droppings. Yeah, it's hooked up to the plumbing somehow and grinds them up. Alright, go ahead, show off the caterpillars.
So here's my terrarium. I'll put it on daylight, it's on nighttime. I got skulls and different little things in there. But inside, I'm growing some butterflies. So these are the little chrysalis. And there's another one that fell down here somewhere. There he is. Here, I'll get it out. It's a chrysalis. Oh, he's wiggling. He's turning into a painted lady butterfly.
And you know how much I hate butterflies. Ugh. Ew. A larvae.
And then I'll put them...
What the fuck was that? It's nowhere near as bad as the houses you see on Hoarders, but it's bad enough on its own. Things are stacked all over the counters and tables in every room, there's stuff all over the floor, and I'm surprised anyone can navigate what little walkway there is without tripping on something or knocking stuff off tables as they pass by. Pamperchu eventually gets a house directly across the street from where his parents' house is. It appears to be located in a trailer park. It makes me wonder if this is so his parents can tell people who ask about it that they're keeping tabs on him, since he obviously wasn't doing well where he was before. He appears to be back to using meth at this time, as the uploads done at his own house contain more erratic themes, such as puncturing pressurized cans in his living room, or whatever the hell this is.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today, well, today is the 4th of July. So, ta-da! And today, since I don't have any real bombs left over, I mean, last night was a big hoot. We set off so many bombs. I mean, not me, but I don't know. There's from 11:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. There's boom, 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 like way more than usual. So I couldn't afford to go pick up a real bomb. So I have some other types of bombs that we're gonna set off, and we're gonna set them off in the house. So I went to Home Depot and I said, do you have any bombs? And said, no, but we have this indoor fogger. Some people call those bombs. So today we're gonna bug bomb the house. We're gonna do it a whole bunch at once. Yeah. Let's get 4 of them here. Oops, that one fell off. Put the little cap back on. Okay, now we'll get these all set up and ready to go. Real fire, real power, real bomb. So here we go. Turn that one on. Turn that one on. Woo! Turn that one on. Ah! It's like a sprinkler. Turn that one on. Alright. Well, that wasn't too exciting, but you know, when you work with real stuff for so long, woo! Happy 4th of July! Woo! We got some powder up in here. Woo! 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 And some more powder over here. Woo! Woo! Like this. Woo! Some in the kitchen. Woo! Some over here too. Woo! There you go. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Look at that. Oh, look at that smoke line. That fogger. Oh yeah, you can see it like a sheet. See that? Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have a couch or any actual furniture in this house besides a table and a couple of chairs. Things can be seen all over the floor or pushed up against the wall, and that's not including the glorious diaper hoard he sleeps in on the floor. Not even a mattress or a bed frame, just blankets, dirty diapers, and carpet.
Broken hearted. Paid a dime but only farted. Yesterday I took a chance, spared my dime but shot my pants.
Ugh. He even carpeted his bathroom and kitchen like a complete heathen. His fall from grace can be summarized like this. He was living in a house with some other degenerate friends of his. Something happens, and that something gets him arrested and kicked out of that house. After getting out of jail, he stays with family for a while. And then he gets a new diaper den all to himself right across the street from his parents' house as of 2021. And believe it or not, there's more. These are evidently not his only run-ins with the law by his own admission. So to anyone wondering why nobody's getting the cops involved, it's probably because people already have, and law enforcement in his jurisdiction is already familiar with him since he has a record. And that, folks, is where we're at with the timeline of events regarding Pamperchu's background. One can only speculate as to how he got here, but his content kind of gives us an idea. With that being said, this last part of the video will touch on the rumors and speculation regarding Pamperchu and his interactions with others considered noteworthy. First and foremost, I want to touch on the rumors regarding Pamperchu's family allowing him to host ABDL meetups under their roof. These don't seem to be substantiated very well by Pamperchu's recovered videos as of right now. However, it is likely that they allow Pamperchu to bring his weirdo friends over to their house, as evidenced by this video from a Halloween party in 2014.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and this here is Pamperchu's mom. And she is giving out candy to no one.
Well, there was some. We had Buzz Lightyear.
Ooh, scary moth. Ugh, I hate moths.
And the dragon's protecting the loop. No, there's candy in here too.
Yeah.
A lot.
And I'm wearing... Get up and down to me. Hold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm wearing Pamperchu overalls with my... Because my mom's cool like that. I can wear baby clothes whenever I want.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is the second time in my adult life that I've dressed up and I'm very happy.
As a witch?
As anything. A couple years ago I was a kitty cat and I got to wear my collar, which is really cool. But this time I found this beautiful dress at Goodwill and I altered it. And I bought this hat at Goodwill and I put the feathers on it.
So this is where my Hodgkin was. It was like up in here. Blah, 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 blah. go inside the house. We're watching shitty Rocky Horror Picture Show. I hate that movie. Oh, okay. There's a dog. Happy birthday. And here's my friend Joey. My friend Joey. Say hi, Joey. Doing a video for everyone. Hi. And Chris. Hi.
Hi.
And what are we looking at?
Disneyland.
Disney memorabilia.
But yeah, Buzz Beer, when they opened the 7-Elevens, when they changed them into Disney.
And there's my daddy. There's my daddy over here eating.
This is good. And you gotta have this jalapeno cream cheese.
No, no cheese for me.
Sit down, buddy.
Smells like dog food. Okay, I'm gonna have a plate.
In the center with
This is what's for dinner. This is grandma's lasagna. Over here we have acorn squash and regular lasagna. Did you make any pumpkin seeds this year? Pumpkin seeds.
No, because we never carpet.
Oh, okay.
None of them have mushrooms.
No.
Nope.
No mushrooms at all.
Yeah, Joey doesn't like mushrooms.
A lot of people don't. I like them, but no one else does.
Like something stupid with?
Let's turn the volume down on this so we can hear. I can record some stuff here. There we go.
Make sure Steven knows there's mold cider back there.
We don't want moldy cider. I'll have a Corona if you have any.
I don't, but I have a bunch of reds.
Okay.
I got a strawberry red and a ginger red. See? And I have Ingray Orchard Sinful, which has cinnamon in it.
Okay. They got new washing and dryer, new washers and dryers. And
Would you like some hot cider? Would you like some hard cider? Or some sodas?
I'm gonna have hard cider.
Yeah.
Why don't you eat in there?
Tipping them out here so you don't bite the kid.
This is the river over here. Okay, I'm gonna end the
It's also likely that they're supportive of his chosen lifestyle and interests, as evidenced by these clips from Pamperchu and Company's uploads.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Yesterday at the Fred Meyer's, my grandma got me a couple of these Pediasures vanilla shake mix. And I haven't tried them yet, so I thought I'd mix up a batch here. It was on in the clearance rack, so we got a couple of them. Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Today at the store, my mom got me this toy. Tomorrow we are going to the hospital so I can have my biopsy done on my neck. There's a lump on my neck and they think it might be cancer, so we're gonna go into the hospital tomorrow for that. Now, my mom's staying the night tonight, and we kind of had a slumber party, and we went to the grocery store, and she let me pick out a toy, which is kind of fun because I'm 25 now, so it's kind of
where he did a circus. John S. Scott was nugget, and I see him. How you doing? Nice to be here with you. Hi, Mom. Kisses for you.
Okay, I'm getting down. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay, I think, yeah, let's.
I gotta do that.
In fact, I just saw Freddie Fender.
registration is right here. Yeah, we're downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, you get all backwards.
Now, when we register, we get all the
Yeah. That's what I already got.
I always thought this was surprising. I don't know you're good. What's going on?
If you take your hand, it'll be right here. You wait right here. Yeah, no. You wait right here and then you talk to that guy over there.
Yes.
Oh, well, there's no one standing there.
Hello. 45 minutes to an hour on this. No, that's our long night waiting. You guys just roll up here like a boss. I love it.
I know when to show up. 4 p.m.
Hi, Mom. Wish you were here.
Yeah, I'm sure she does too. I know she does.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, you're talking about your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're talking about...
Because I'm going to show this to my mom.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying hi to Mom.
Yeah.
I mean, Avery's mom.
Yeah.
These are all from separate videos. All I can undoubtedly say is that his family is at least aware of his ABDL hell life and what his preferred brand of underwear is. Another topic I would like to touch on in this part of the video are his older partners and fellow ABDLs that appear the most in his videos. Pamperchu's intimate relationships seem to almost blur together for some people familiar with him, and that's because they actually do. Polyamory is not uncommon when discussing Lolcows, and instead of making the relationship actually work, it's just what they call taking everyone for a ride on the bang bus, so to speak. He admits to being involved with multiple partners in old screenshots of his comments section. Here are his known daddies as of this upload. Marley Foreplay. This is the guy in the ball cap that Pamperchu was living with before his arrest. This username comes from FetLife, a website for creepos to post about what tickles their pickle. This is also the guy that made the Steve doll I talked about earlier.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today I'm going to show you a life-size Remy rat. Here's a Miko for a comparison of size. This was made by Marley. He took a Halloween costume and modified it into a life-size Remy stuffed animal. Oh, there he is. He just ran away. Here we have Blue's Clues overalls to match my Blue's Clues overalls. A Nook 3. Some Mardi Gras beads. Take a look at the back. Here's the key to the city. His little tail. Very good design for a Remy plushie. But there you go. Only one in the world. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
Marley also built a tiny house for Pamperchu on his property back in 2011. Marley is also a fellow ABDL weirdo, but seems to not use his FetLife username for any other online activity. AB Mike. This is the other guy Pamperchu is involved with, and he appears not only in photos, but also a couple of Pamperchu's old videos, particularly in the infamous Day at the Park with My Daddy video.
Okay.
You push for the swing. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh. I can go higher than you, squirrel. Okay, well that's it from the Davis Playground for College.
There, I made it to the top.
Okay, go down to the hammock. Lay in it. Lay in it and then do an upside down twist.
No, I'll fall out.
It'd be funny.
No, it won't.
Okay, hold on dearly. Now squirrel, go over there and turn it around.
No. That'll hurt. Squirrel can do it and I'll spin him.
Okay. Here, baby, here's your baby bottle.
My carrot!
And what other neat things do we have around here?
He was also filming the video featured in the G4 TV episode.
Okay, baby. Come on. Come on over here. You want your baby bottle? Okay. Come and get it. Okay. Now stand. Now, let me take a look at your bunny costume. Oh, look at that cute. Look at that cute tail. And that thick diaper, huh? Okay. Let me see. Show me your feet. And your paws. cute. Okay. Now walk back to the other room so I can see your diaper butt as you walk back. Oh, cute. See how it waddles back and forth? Okay, hop over here. Come over back to the living room. Give me a hop. Ah, look at those ears as they go up and down. So cute. Okay. You like your baby bottle? Okay, show me your tail again. Okay. Wiggle it. Ah, so cute. Okay.
This is allegedly also the partner that got him hooked on his favorite vice back in 2012, thus branding him as the Gilbert Gottfried meth daddy by online denizens. Mike is rumored to live in Sacramento, California. He not only has his FetLife, but also his DeviantArt account, and both are just as awful to look at as you can imagine. Mike is also a fan of quote-unquote college kids. Not much else is known about him outside of this. Baby Inky Paul Freeman. This is the only one of his daddies that actually got doxxed, revealing everything about him. Meet Paul Freeman, or Baby Inky, a particularly disgusting man who allegedly is the one that originally groomed Pamperchu into the ABDL lifestyle he leads to this day. He is a child-hungry diaper fiend by night when he thinks no one is watching.
And what is your name?
Bill, Paul, Inky, whatever you want to say.
Inky. A lot of people probably know you.
Yep.
They'll be watching this video. Say hi.
Here you go, Inky. There's your heart. What's in that foil?
Oh, thank you.
Right here. There's your heart.
Hey, Kai.
Hello.
Oh, is this the heart?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Does anybody want to try this? No? Alright.
Some of this stuff.
I'm gonna put this on my desk.
Massive.
I got the heart. Does anybody want to try some of the heart?
The heart?
Yeah, the turkey heart.
But the shirt.
So we'll have the line come over from there and then come this way.
Okay, you're in charge, Inky. This is your party. This is your show. Inky's in charge, so you guys listen to the boss. Not all seizures are grand mal.
I think the line's right here. Is that Inky getting everything ready? Ooh. Who's in front? Rob. Say hi, Rob. Oh, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
You're a month behind.
But by day, Paul R. Freeman, according to his Facebook, is a pastor, a mason, and more alarmingly, a grandfather. Evidence of Paul using Instagram to groom more kids into this are on screen now. He also considers people telling him to stop commenting on posts made by minors harassment, so that's fun. Also, get a load of him in this Winnie the Pooh costume.
Oh, bother.
Pamperchu was also involved with Avery, who I mentioned earlier. This isn't the only person Pamperchu was boinkin'. Meet Snuggy Bear, who was also name-dropped as Sean, a balding guy who claimed to be 18 at the time of discovery.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today I want to show you Sean. What are you drinking today, Sean? A pineapple?
Yeah, I'm drinking a pineapple.
Yeah, that's a brick. Yeah, this is literally a brick, and this is what you throw through someone's window when you really appreciate the artwork. I can walk around the room, but I have to pay attention to the deep fryer. Is there anything you want to talk about today, Sean?
No, not really.
Alright.
He is seen in many of Pamperchu's more recent uploads, as the two were living in the diaper den together. He was the one to patch the holes in the walls in Pamperchu's house while he lived there. As of this video's upload, it appears the two are no longer together. As for why Avery and Pamperchu are no longer on speaking terms, it likely had something to do with Pamperchu's drug problems. This might also be why the other old roomies don't seem to associate themselves with him either. Now that that's out of the way, we get into his interactions with viewers or people willing to be his friend these days.
Okay, let me tell you a story about Avery. With first time he came over to visit me at my house. We've already been talking for hundreds of hours online. And that night, the first day, I was sitting in the garage in the gallery and on a couch with him, and so I said, Avery, are you a pedophile too? And he goes, oh, yeah, I guess so. But then, a year goes by and he goes, no, I hate that. I'm not into that. So, it's hard to tell. Did I persuade him into saying yes because I was right there in his new friend? Or whatever. He really does not like to talk about it. But he might be. Of course I am. I'm open about it. I'm very good at talking about all of it. And for some reason, every friend I meet, I go, are you a pedophile? I'm a pedophile. Are you one too? And they go, yeah. So sometimes it's just you're trying to be cool in the crowd you're in without offending anyone. So, hell, I don't know. I'm not sure he is or not. And yeah, I think saying into kids would be a better term than what we have in America, which is pedophile. But that's the word I've chosen to repurpose because it's exactly what I feel like, and that's what they label it as. But there's plenty of places around the world where they do not have age of consent, and they don't have a pedophile. You see in the news a wealthy male that wants a 12-year-old girl. It's not called the same thing in other parts of the world. What do I want? I want a bunch of little toddlers running around so I can feed them and change diapers and cuddle with them at night. And if they're like preteens, yeah, of course I'd be okay with, experimenting with them. I'm not gonna stick it in them. Not like that. But that's what children should have. Instead of the sex ed they have in public school. Oh my god, that's a disgrace. I don't see why not. Why can't a 12-year-old that's been cuddling with me all of his life why can't we touch each other and experiment, such as when kids do it with each other? Well, I actually have an education, so I can teach them things. The correct words for the things they're pointing at and whatnot. I'm a safe space. I'm a safe adult. I do not tell on kids. I do not tattle on kids, I should say.
You tell her to delete her archives after we stop talking again, okay? Why did you want her to delete her archives? Help me out. You didn't want to get in trouble.
I didn't want her to get in trouble by her parents.
Whenever it's ever happened to me, I just keep it our little secret. I've never actually done anything, but I have a little friend that's around 12, and well, he sure has a shining on me. He sure likes me, but we just play in the pool. Since I've been in the fur community long enough, yes, that's exactly what it meant back then, 2008. Today, we don't talk about that. Kids aren't allowed into the forums like they used to be. When I was before 18, I was able to go to these forums that had adults and we can talk as if we were equals. But now a lot of the forums have been 18 over and you can't talk to kids. You can't intermingle. But yeah, if you like cub porn, it's a safe alternative in this country. Safe for you, meaning you're not going to get in trouble for having it. And yes, it's very clearly to me that it's meant to replicate that. There's even 3D generated CP that looks like the real thing. It's very close. And in our country, art is legal. Underage art is legal. You take that up to Canada, you get arrested. But no, we have one of the few countries in the world that lets you do that. That's alright. A lot of people hate kids, but get aroused by them. It's natural. It's normal. keep it private. Keep it private. You don't have to talk to anybody about it. It's okay. What's a QMQ? I can only guess. Keep mouth quiet. Nah, just know you're in a different country with different laws. You're also an immigrant country. So we're kind of far away from our natural instincts. But what your brain tells you to like and enjoy, it's normal. It's acceptable. But just keep it that way. I don't care what you look at or what you like. But if you see something you like, you don't have to feel bad about it. It's completely normal. Your brain evolves to do that. It's normal. I can explain a whole lot more about that, but I'll leave it as that until you ask me more questions about it, though. Because if you really want me to, I can go in another 2-hour lecture about the evolution of pedophilia. Meaning I read so many goddamn books, I had to come up with my own answers. Okay, let me have my kratom. And I'm just sitting here on the porch drinking water, having a smoke, but I need a little bit of pick-me-up. So I'll get into it and go ahead. Can I sleep? No, you can't go to sleep now. Okay, you can always hit me up again. No, this is what we call the end of the day, and the class goes home. But you can always pick up where we left off. And it's such a heavy topic to go through, and it would be really helpful to have some input as we go through it, so I don't lose your interest. Since it's such a broad amount of information, it's hard to just do one single lecture, but I can wait. Let's just give you the main part of it, though. I can go back to the pre-Homo sapien part of it, way back before, how it branched off, and why we survive today. I'll begin by saying, during an ice age, when there's less food available and less mating available, a pedophile evolved to take a child that another family could not take care of anymore. And they had a long-term relationship. Child eats less food. You can have sex with them all you want, and there's no babies, so you have a long-term relationship without having babies. Because remember, there's no contraception back then. And so you end up having an older male, generally, and a young girl, if it was a straight relationship, long enough to have well, for one thing, you have the older male, which is able to teach the child a whole lot. And children are great at labor. They can pick berries, or they can cuddle and keep you warm. But you don't have the first egg for quite a while. This would be also covered in my first egg theory talk.
Pamperchu actually made an account on Kiwi Farms and got banned from some of their Telegram chats. Why, you ask?
Well, I don't know what a real Pikachu is like. I mean, that was my first fuck animal. Was a stuffed Pikachu. And I put a hole in it. SPH is what we call it. A specially placed hole. But no, I just use my Chuck E. Cheeses now. But yeah, I can lift a stuffed animal Pikachu. I don't know what a real one. I'll throw it across the room and tear it apart. I hate monkeys, and I want to kill an animal. Well, I don't know if you guys are the Gorg people, but someone's gonna come over here, hopefully, and we can take apart an animal together. I'll keep it clean. I don't care if it gets on the carpet or the walls. I like hitting squirrels with my car. There's a lot of them on the island, but when you get a thump underneath your tire, it's always satisfying. If you've never done it before, I don't know, but I like the thump. Squish, 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 squish. I crush and squish.
And that pretty much sums up why people have lost all respect for everything Pamperchu. And for anyone willing to brush this off as something that came to fruition after he got hooked on drugs, I personally beg to differ. His interest in squishing or crushing things has been there since the very beginning.
Squish the birdie.
thank you guys for watching if you made it to the end. If you guys enjoy this questionable content, feel free to suggest what online lunatic or community you want featured in the next one. Any updates regarding Pamperchu will probably be on my Twitter or slapped into a part 2. Stay safe and remember, your deity may not judge, but I do. Take care.